All right, today we're gonna do cinnamon rolls. So in the bowl of your mixer, we're gonna do 1 cup of warm milk. I might microwave the milk for like 45 seconds. You wanna be able to stick your finger in it. It's like baby bottle temperature, maybe a little bit warmer. Into your 1 cup of milk, you're gonna do, it says 2 teaspoons and a quarter. I do a full tablespoon of active dry yeast. And then you're just gonna let that sit. You're gonna let it sit until it's nice and bubbly. I also add in at this point about a 1/4 cup of just plain white sugar. I'm gonna grab my whisk. And we're just gonna whisk it up. It's in the bowl of my stand mixer already. Less dishes. So we're just gonna let that sit for like 5 minutes. If your yeast does not bubble, this is my second batch today. My first batch, my yeast did not bubble. I didn't get my milk warm enough. You're gonna wanna dump it out and start over again. You can't really save it if your yeast doesn't activate. While that's activating, I'm gonna take 2 large eggs. It says room temperature. That's not the way my great grandma did it, so that's not the way I do it. I take 2 eggs right out of the fridge. I'm gonna crack them into the bowl that my milk was in. You're also going to want to partially melt 10 tablespoons of butter. That's just for the dough, that's not for the filling. Once your yeast is activated, you are going to take your 2 eggs, you're gonna plop them right into the mixer bowl. At this point, I also take my 10 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna toss those right into the mixer bowl. Dogs are barking. Once your eggs and butter are in the mixing bowl, you're gonna attach your bread hook. And it's 4 to 5 cups of flour for these cinnamon rolls. So I just start with 2, 1. Usually if I do 4 and I heap them over, it ends up just about right. So you're gonna click down your mixer. I don't lock mine when I do doughs, and that lets the head bop up and down a little bit. It's a KitchenAid, it's not for dough. You're gonna go until it's in a ball, like a nice smooth ball. If it does not go into a ball, you need to add a couple more tablespoons of flour. If it won't smooth out, you're gonna have to old school it, plop it on the counter, and knead like your life depends on it for like 3 to 5 minutes. The beginning stages, it's pretty like wet. It's gonna stay that way for a while, so we just hang out till it's done. If you're like me, your kids both watching Bluey and on their tablet because